And in verse 2 of the entire Torah, it talks about how the world was in a state of chaos and void, and the Spirit of God fluttered or hovered above the waters. And that right there is a description of a mikvah. In the next verse, God says to the waters, I need you and I want you to gather in pools or gatherings of water. And that's where you get the biblical word mikveh mayim, because God created the world in order to have a relationship with humanity. And people are not amphibians, so they need terra firma. So God says to the water, I need you to move out of the way and to create the space necessary for my people to live and engage ultimately in a relationship with me. But it's important and instructive to remember that the world itself comes out of a mikveh, very much like we as infants come out of an amniotic sac. And really, everything we do can be understood as a return to the mikveh, as a return to that state where we understand that we're part of something so much larger than ourselves. When we lose ourselves and our sense of ego and self-absorption and become part of something much larger than the self. And God gives us plenty of opportunities. 70% of our body is mikveh water. 70% of the universe is covered with the original mikveh water. The entire universe is perched precariously upon water. And in all of these ways, God is saying, I want to have a relationship with you. I understand it's only possible by giving you choice. So I'm giving you volition, I'm giving you agency, but I don't want you to forget to come back to me, come back into the mikveh. But of course, tonight we're going to be discussing a more specific iteration of this. But when you say to go to the beginning of mikveh, really conceptually, every mitzvah is this same forward dance into the vastness and the greatness and the infinity that is God. Plunging into something larger, losing the self.